Glad you could make it today.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Stewart, the creator of the Vancouver B Movie Factory, and I'm really excited about this episode because it is a location for an inspiration. And not just any location, the location we did episode number 1 and 2 in. So they are part of the Vancouver B Movie Factory family. So let's go do this. All right, guys, this is really important to us, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. So introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Scott Taylor. I will be the editor for tonight's little feature, and my favorite letter of the alphabet is Q. I will leave you to ponder why.
Hi, I'm Tony Chris, and this evening I'm going to be the magic special effects consultant, and my favorite letter is W. No one ever picks W. Think about it.
Hi, my name's Cindy Bruce. I'm going to be the director for tonight's film, and my favourite letter is F.
And I'm Jimmy Stewart, and this is the Vancouver B Movie Factory. All right, guys, our inspiration this week is a place. And this place happens to be the place that helped us get started. They were on episode number 1 and episode number 2. It's the Second Storey Theatre. Now, we've had a lot of great things happen there. You guys all been working there before. So tell me what your thoughts of the place are.
Well, I'll start. I'm a magician entertainer, and I performed there a few times, actually, with magic shows. I've also seen a lot of magic shows there, and some acting and plays and improv, and even taken some classes there. So, I mean, in all honesty, I think the place totally rocks.
And Cindy, you were part of the episode number 2,
I was, and it was the first time I'd returned to my improv roots for a very, very long time, and I really enjoyed it, and it reminded me of how much I loved doing improv. And yeah, I'm kind of really looking forward to getting back there and filming something there and celebrating, you know, the place and enjoying that again.
And Scott, you were there episode number 1.
Episode 1, yep. I assisted in doing the sound recording, and of course I got to edit about a third of the episode there, so got a chance to help put the movie together and learn the craft of editing. And yeah, it was a nice little place. It was ideally suited for what we were doing, and yeah, looking forward to going back there.
Yep. We are definitely heading back there as the place is now the inspiration. That'll be our focus. So either the location will be a character or somehow the main focus for our film. So do you guys have any thoughts or inspirations for that?
So much. What can you do? You know, I would love to see the theater as the protagonist and the actors, the characters, kind of just being all the secondary players. I've got one idea that I kind of was throwing around. It might be wild and crazy and nutty and make no sense. But
sounds great.
Yeah, like all our things. We just go with the flow. I almost see like the theater being haunted, but not your typical spooky, scary, haunted, flick, I almost want to see like us commemorating this, paying tribute to it, because it's such a wonderful place. And maybe things go on when the real estate agent might bring people in that might spook them, or perhaps the ghosts are on stage acting, of course on screen, but the characters can't see them. So they're mingling amongst themselves, the spirits that is. And, maybe there could be some shenanigans or comedy or something whimsical, maybe not spooky or scary, because we've done that.
Kind of like the idea of where you're going with that. Like in my head, I'm seeing a bit of a circular shot where we kind of move around the theatre in a circle, and every time we come back to the stage, there's a different set of performers there, or there's echoes of laughter and applause, and every time you look at the stage, it's a different character or a different sort of performance, or it's people improving. It's kind of like showing memories of the theatre, like the theatre is experiencing these memories itself, and we're sort of showing the.
Yeah, we can do that in flashbacks, like having someone walk in who's performed in this building, and wherever he looks, he remembers, or she remembers something from the past, and that's where we kind of have like a flashback sequence of what happened there. And it could be something that was memorable in, maybe a funny way or whatever, but the place is kind of showing us what went on here, the history of the theatre. So that could be kind of cool, and it could be very celebratory in that way. Like I say, it doesn't have to be scary. It can be, it can actually be like a real estate agent walking around with a performer. Perhaps that performer's interested in buying the place because of the connection he's feeling, or he or she, whoever we get to be. So it's an idea. We can do a sort of flashback sequence.
One idea. Yeah.
All right, we've got 6 hours. We're starting at 2:30. We don't want to go
2
too
o'clock.
late. 2 o'clock.
Yeah. And the thing is, we can do this in 6 hours.
Thank you, John.
As long as we're organized and set ourselves up
And the script
for
isn't
just
30
those
pages
3
long.
shots,
Yeah, I agree.
we can do this in 6 hours.
Yeah.
If we start getting overzealous, we could get ourselves into trouble.
What about the scene with the flying
Okay,
monkeys?
so the first page should
That'll take at
be
least 3 hours.
the first page should be establishing shot, the door, the stairs, coming in, the real estate agent, the potential buyer. The second page should be the 2 to 3 locked off shots on the main stage. The third page should be the audience and the counter and the end scene, I think. And that way we are restricting ourselves to a page for each of these sort of start, middle, and end.
So that'll be the main body, and we can have snippets of audiences, seconds worth of footage, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. And then if we've got the 3 locked off shots for the main stage on the middle page, if we have to lose the third one, we can, to get the last bit done, depending on how we're going for time. Does that sound reasonable? Cool. I'm excited.
Are you really excited? Are you guys liking this idea?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Do you think we have enough to take it back to the group? Right?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Let's do that. Stay tuned.